Pretty awesome diagonal. Let's film it a bit. Goodness me, a Unimog laying on its side. Greetings, gentlemen. We are out and about again. We call it Troitsk Hardcore, a serious trail. We got this miracle machine participating, which is a buggy with 48 wheels. Isn't it the same one we had last time? No, it looks similar, but it ain't. The owner, Dmitry, is gonna come over, and he'll give you more details about it. The clearance it got, what kind of engine it has, and some info about suspension. A space frame that I created myself. Front and rear suspension from Russian APC, armored personnel carrier, called BTR. Transfer case is also from BTR. A cast iron engine from an old Corvette, an LT, 5.7 liters. It is the same one you have on your Corvette. LT1? Yeah, I'm surprised. And you don't mind beating it up like that? It uses hydrostatic in front as well as on the back. It also has all-wheel steering, and it floats. You can't sail it like a boat, but it stays afloat. Wheels go all the way down and sink underwater, depending on size of the wheels, of course. The whole idea was to build a vehicle with a transmission that would hold. By the way, you can use any wheels you want. For now, it has those, but I also have 42nds for it from the APC, and I have 37s, so you have spacer rings in there. Yes, I have spacer rings inside. Yes, spacer rings, naturally. Because you can disassemble the disc, and you all did it yourself. Yes, entirely. That's awesome. And I built my own dampeners of my own design. So here you get stub axles and hubs. Yeah, those are original. You mean from BTR Armored Personnel Carrier. All factory standard for the BTR APC. But the body and all the pulleys are custom made. So fully independent suspension, yes. Are the tires self-inflating? Naturally, of course. What about the clearance? It all depends on which wheels are you using. Right now it's definite 50, maybe 60. What about the overall weight? Overall weight is about 3 tons. Whoa, it's heavy. Naturally, it's stainless steel. And it's watertight, so it floats. It is built like a tub or maybe a boat. So its frame is watertight. Yes, yes. And the engine is all dry inside. It is simple to open, just pull on the wire. Look how he jig-rigged it. What a clever design. What do you say, Dennis? Well, the steering wheel is a little bit to the right of the center, a little bit like the Willis car. Body position is pretty comfortable. Altogether. Wow, so many various pipes and levers, very cute. Well, it's automatic transmission that switches between all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive. This here is a winch control. Here, you see? Here is the winch control. The seats are from Cherokee. Yeah, from an old Cherokee. I knew it felt familiar. So all-wheel steering. Yes, that thing steers the rear wheels. And steering wheel steers the front wheels. It's basically a rock climbing style. And how long did it take you to build it? I was building it over 2 years. And then another year I was readjusting it. So 3 years altogether. Yeah. Now it's fully completed. No, everything is done. I can still add on to it. But I readjusted everything. Figured out how to keep it cool. Ironed out all the suspension inconsistencies. Of course, my early outings were ridiculous. I remember coming home once, and on one side, no pulleys left. The loader tractor would bring me home. So today's going to be interesting for Dennis. The rest of the 4x4s that we have today are all with portal axles. We're going to have massive puddles and mud, so when it floats, the wheels will be underwater. But that part should be above, if engine is powerful enough, right? If it basically floats. What are these switches on top? On, off, what are those? Many cooling systems, 2 fans, internal cooling down system. The gearbox has its own 2 radiators, oil pump cooling down. Everything has its own cooling system. Altogether 7 radiators. I have destroyed one gearbox and said enough. Here I install my tablet and follow the waypoints. Oh, look at that. Climate control. That's the climate control. Can you guess where the windshield comes from? The windshield? Yeah. That's a tailgate from little Oka car. You got it. Right on. You got it. Let's continue. Here's what we have. We got a mechanical car winch. It takes the power from the engine. That's what it does. Here we have, you see I had a rig here, but I disconnected it. Wait a second, that's a reductor from UAZ suspension. Good boy, you got it right. I used to have an UAZ, so I know it. He made a winch using suspension parts, so connected directly to the engine using transfer box. Of course, it's from BTR APC. It is designed to work like that. Man, that's hardcore. And everybody gazed in amazement. It works with wheels. I designed it like that, so you can pick any speed. Just hit the gas and it goes. That's all you do. And since the engine is Corvette, it's like 300 horsepower. 265 to be exact. He knows. Normal people have belts. He's got chains instead. Look, he made his own coilovers, and they're adjustable. Look, fashioned out of rebars, totally custom work. Disc brakes, just like Hummers. Front brakes are from Gazelle van. The front ones, you see? So the width is 2.5 meters. You know how difficult it is to slalom on Kama's truck between the trees. But since I have all-wheel steering, it makes it easier for me. Where'd you get the radiator from? I got the radiator from Chevy Caprice. It was large enough and wide enough. That's why I chose it. So now I got stable 90 degrees centigrade, even on a very hot day, pushing through the swamp with 102-degree weather. I turn on extra fans and it keeps on pushing. So the hydrostatic steering, what is it from? From an LTZ tractor, TZ6. That was my donor. And how fast can you drive it on the pavement? There you can drive and steer the car. About 40-50 kilometers an hour. You can push it to 90 kilometers an hour, but with hydrostatic it's difficult to steer. Everything is so solid, so massive. Here is a second dampener for extreme circumstances. And one reductor like that, how much does it weigh? Originally, it was 106 or 110 kilograms. Get it off the drum, you'll get a 50. How come you didn't ask me about locking differentials? Oh, by the way, for some reason nobody asked me. And people are asking me, how come you got 2 brake pedals? So over here, it's self-locking. And I separated front and rear. Yeah, so I can brake the rear ones separately, left and right. Since I didn't care about stick shift, I decided to do this. So you had spare pedals and that's how you used it. That's right, I can use one foot on both of them if I like. Here we have a Cherokee with 34 wheels. Are those Belarusian Belka tires? Yeah, Belgian and Muds with chopped up meat. Yeah, he did chop up meat. Locking differentials. Look at the interior. Last time he couldn't go. He didn't have differentials locking then. We had this car before, a year ago. We damaged the body, damaged the engine. Now it is rebuilt and ready. 20 wheels with what, 36, 38. I think 38, 39. Do you think could be 40? Could be 40. I think 38, 39, more or less. It is souped up all the way. 2 winches front and back. Interior is awesome. Very hardcore. Hellish. Look at that. Every switch signed in Russian. Every button, everywhere. Coil springs, spark plugs, everything in Russian. Same thing on the other side. Real carbon fiber, by the way. Got a bit of a dent here. Hydrostatic. And it can be used when driving like 90 kilometers an hour. The wheels are positioned at 3 degrees to the center. And that's why you could drive it normally. It was adjusted standard manner, like a normal car, like 0.5, then it would sway because of the hydrostatic. But now it's cool. Same guys did that. The ones that built beef patty car that Honduras is trying to sell it for 5.5. That's a unique Unimog. Beautifully pushes forward. Got stuck a couple of times last. 38 wheels, mechanical winch, weighs about 3 tons, coilovers, devours any mud. The only thing changed from the last time, he got this roof. He didn't have it then. We had this UAZ before. He replaced the hood. I guess the engine as well. It's a joke, but I like it. About the engine. He was in such a rush last time. The hood flipped open and got dented. He's got portal axles from Spacer with TiVo reductors, 38 cut-through tripadors, diesel engine. That's the first serious obstacle with an incline. I think last time nobody could get through. That's right, even Unimog had to winch himself out. That is the easiest little detour. That is not a good sportsmanship, Andre. Andre, you could have done better. That's a flashy driving, very flamboyant. Did you see that? He was bouncing in the air. We need to boost up your morale. Cherokee's gonna pass through on his 36 wheels. Andre, do you hear me? That is the weakest link in our today's outing. No portal axles, Belarusian 34 tires, locking differentials, and stock half axles. Crazy. You said his half axles won't hold. They seem to be alright. Right here, good spot. You're gonna start up the buggy, bring it over to the horrid place. You're gonna lead them over there. In your Unimog, you'll pass through, he'll get stuck, and you'll get out sideways. So this buggy is too wide for the track. Crazy. Damn. Seems too easy. That's what you wanted? I wanted you to go over there and later on climb up here. Just roll around it. This is crazy. And turn around there. Not often we see cars like that. That's rough. Where can we find a place where it gets stuck? What are we gonna do? That thing can get out of anything. Ask him a question. What about summertime? Does it start when it's too hot? Excellent. So we can go? Go ahead, Andre. Bring us to some horrible place. Fearful puddle with a tricky diagonal. Tilting to the right. Let's see how they gonna go through here. I remember that white Unimog on 50s, no, 46 wheels. It got stuck here last time. He got stuck good. As if they dug it out on purpose, using an excavator. Hardcore. The winch is down there somewhere. Thank you. So I'm saying here? He's got a mini crane with a winch to get the spare down, because it's very heavy. That is a very interesting car. A diesel engine, a Unimog driver's victory dance, when he successfully drove around a terrible puddle. So he's winching himself out. So Defender is not really watertight, right? Look at the water gushing out, be careful. Listen, Dennis, whenever you're gonna finish your Willis, you will never take it out to a difficult trail, strictly for the pavement. That's right, he gets there, beautifully done, and then keep it parked. Jump into Unimog and go on. Now let us see how Buggy's gonna do it. I am in a Unimog with Andrei. I remember the feeling, sitting right above the wheel, just like in UAZ 452 or Gaz 66. Unlike the old Soviet cars that had leaf springs, this one has coilovers, very smooth ride. What year is that Unimog? 1963. That's right, 63. So our potential enemy made a very serious off-road vehicle. The field of misery. Dennis is saying that rear wheels are not spinning. I guess something got unlatched. Just as we expected. I warned them. Look at that. The rear right one is spinning. I guess his half axle is gone. That's right. My dear friends, seriously, we warned this pilot, the driver of the Cherokee, that he shouldn't go on this trail with us. We told him portal axles only, and no less than 37 wheels. And here he's got 36, and straight axles. No good. Of course, with wheels like that, for Cherokee transmission is too much, right? Considering the original half axles. That's what happens. The very first obstacle, and that's it. The car is a goner. It is damaged. Buggy is pulling him out. It's not dynamic. When they're pulling him out, of course the wheel is spinning. Your wheel may come off if the half axle is broken. So right now you can just keep on driving and then your wheel will come off. I give you 90% that this is what's gonna happen. Why is he going there? God, he's gonna lose the wheel, maybe two. Wow. He just pushed through, right? How did you push through? So what happened here? Water splashed over it. We took it for a drive with the Sergey. He had problems with starter as well. Same problems. Normally this is how you work with a Jeep. Knock on it and it goes. Cherokee won't start. Problems with starter. We loaded the guys on the Unimog. We'll leave Cherokee in the forest and come back for it at night. We're getting ready to go, but now buggy won't start, the self-made one. I mean, it starts and immediately dies down. Dennis, it's not too hot. What's wrong with him? 2 cars died. Some evil spirit work here. They're gonna get us one by one, tear us apart. I think Satan worshippers put a curse on us. Those Satan worshippers. Or maybe pagans or something. Sunflower seeds, look. Dennis's Corvette won't start on hot days. Wow, it doesn't even have a snorkel here. Just air filter and that's it. And what is that? I guess it's some sort of breather valve of some sort, but I think yes. No, it does start, only it shuts down right away. Even if the pressure is low, it wouldn't shut down. But it shuts down nevertheless. What about the ignition? Alright, start it up. So it shuts off not because of the pressure. So now you're like a farmhand manager. That's right, that's what I am now. And you carry the farmhands to toil on a farm. It's like a harvest season. What are they reaping right now? Beetroots? I don't know. We're gonna collect the hulms. That's right, the hulms. Alright, here we go. It's like we're driving over some nails. And the guys are saying, like, step on it. Those are the workers of the farm called Moskovskaya are on their way. Oh, look, Cherokee drivers. That is what happens when you are ill-prepared for the off-roading. That's right. Now they have to ride like that. Oh, come on. Come on, my friends. Oh, my God. You are so happy and full of spunk when you're not driving your own car, right? You'd be going out sideways. All right, now I can see everybody's backing out. This massive ditch or a ravine everywhere here. Mud tracks are nasty. Just few brave souls are pushing through head on. I think last time only white Unimog can do it. Let us see. There will be a difficult element on the way out, like climbing over the edge. This slow vehicles is totally digging into the ground. That's classic. Look at that. UAZ and Unimog chose a detour. Andrei, we could see you chose a detour. Oops. Sasha, straighten your wheels. Turn them to the right a little bit. To the right a little bit. To the right, I'm telling you. Straighten them out. Maybe he wants to charge down. No, Uaz is choosing detour. I think he could have made it if he charged it straight up. Look at those diesel tractors go. That's right, Uaz is going for detour. Dennis, walk in there, check the depth. Could you believe it if you just fall over? I can't believe my eyes, really. And he wasn't even showing off. Let some air out, should I? So, from this position you can let the air out from behind the wheel. So what's the pressure now? Nah, it's not gonna work. I dug a ditch in there. But perhaps you can back down a little bit. With from behind the steering wheel, tire pressure control, he's unstoppable. His wheelbase is longer perhaps over here, that gives him advantage. A+. He's bouncing up in the air. He is too wide. Uaz choosing detour again. Let's see. A muddy soil here. Slowly turning into swamp. Whoops. He has all-wheel steering, so that may help right now. Andre, you are being an expert. Can you tell us, why is he stuck in one place with wheels turning? Oh, be still, my heart. That's nature fights back. You right? Your heart had nothing to do with it. His frame got stuck. I don't know. Is that the car or SUV or whatever you call it? It is stuck, but the hurricane car would pass here. You should have gone to the left. It's too heavy. We really should bring all these cars legendary for the outing together. Now these people are remembering this very same trail with white Unimog on 46 or 48 wheels. Up until here, he had no problems. But from this spot on, it was all misery for him. He barely made it out on his own, but he winched himself out anyway. You almost made it out, right? For sure. What is going on? Well, we can see. Low-bearing soil, very heavy vehicle, and here's the result. It is still going, right? You know what? Move over the back end. You have witnessed what happened. This mud was flying about. Look for yourself. And the car, I think piece of mud hit him in the eye. Bring that windshield down. Could you imagine? This one doesn't have as much torque on his wheels though. Oopsie. By the way, here it's kind of deep. Rolling forward. It is not an automobile, it's a dredger. Can you believe it? Even Boris was afraid to go through here after you. It is difficult to steer with low pressure in his tires. Wow. Hardcore. Dmitry, please do not roll over Uaz. He's scared of you. My friends, I have a question for you. What kind of vehicle can compete with this buggy, all-terrain buggy? Perhaps we need to bring in the vehicle we call Hurricane. Wow, would you believe that? Brutal. He ran in front of me with the camera. Right, this is expletive deleted, that's what it is. No need to knock this tree down. That is called dominating, right? Stop, wait. I guess we can say you drive where you can and I drive where I want. My dear friends, there is a web portal called Drive2. Our cars are registered there, including our RAM. So visit that site, please. Give them lots of likes and comments, right, Dennis? That is so brutal. Oh, goodness me. That is going deep. That's a dive. He's going. Go. Stop. Right on time. Oh my god. Unimog is almost flat on one side. Almost. What's going on? Who witnessed that? What happened? We nearly rolled over. Andre, what happened? Excellent job. Hello. Additional work for 2 more years now. And now history is not over. Wait, be careful. Wait. I need to take a picture. Step out of the frame. Andre, you decided to experiment. That's right. I do not understand. Wow, that is so much better. Wait. Do not step on gas. He's stepping on the wheel. Wait. I thought I'll be quick about it. Yank it over and that's it. That is our work. Nothing outrageous, please. Keep on hanging there. Let's do all together. What is going on here? Climb over. Go for it. You were so quiet and relaxed today. What happened? I decided to change it up a bit. And it's like the end of this trail, always something happens. I saw fly agaric mushrooms. Did you eat any? For reals, this vehicle can go further. The pilot is not revving it up, so there would not be as much mud flying around. Whoa. Sail away, my boat, sail away. What a massive puddle, really. Look at that gushing out. Really. Yes, Boris. It was flashy, for reals. And it seems so easy from the side, right? You need that Corvette engine like a buggy dude. Amazing how his suspension holds. Dennis is getting ready for a nice frame. That's right, how'd you call it? Well, I'm getting these branches so they will not spoil my frame shot. They screw with autofocus. I think he gave up. Yeah, he's choosing detour. Yes, we used to have that video, I think you've seen it. Battle of the Unimogs. Old against new. On our channel. Summertime, the very same trail. We have reached the very spot now where the green and other cars, they chose detour, and white one was too big, could not maneuver, so he had to continue on the right side. For the entire 1 kilometer length, he kept on winching himself. He had 48 wheels. Now we have a free show, dangerously serious diagonal. Goodness me. Crazy. His wheel is in the air. Wait, you're hitting it. Whoa, that is awesome. Awesome shot. Let's do a couple more takes. The pilot goes like, enough of the laughter, help me out. You know, he couldn't do it. He's gonna go through. That's a second attempt. Crazy. So savage. Look at that. Amazing. That was hardcore for reals. It was tiny little diagonal, really. You are nuts. Yeah, we're gonna make some few nice shots. You were laughing like a madman. Hysterical from FIA. But really, here, it was... You can roll over, but the process is slow. Over here, I was really scared. It's amazing. Did you see that? Now, Dmitry with his buggy takes his turn. He's gonna show you what he can do. Oh, that is very convenient for parking downtown.
Оп.
That's how my suspension works. And it looks so easy, nothing scary, right? Oh look, a rubber boot. They're going for it, a very difficult pass. No winching, right? Right, the Unimog pilot is a local, so he chooses the detour. He knows that deadly spot, so detour it is. The man wanted to help him with his winch, and it's deeper than knee-deep. Right, Alexander was walking around back and forth and decided, to hell with you, Boris, we're not the dear friends. I don't want to drown. Lending a hand, that's what it is. He is stuck. Now the real peril begins. You got a good-looking D-loop and a hook. That's probably imported, right? Expensive, Andrei. He almost got out. Perhaps a little more than just almost. The rear wheel is submerged into the mud. Take a good look how it all looks from the side. This car is sideways. Dangerous situation. Car's tilting to the right, they're winching to the left. There's a risk of tipping over. Take a look at that. Watch Dennis. He's gonna be all sneaky. He's gonna sneak into the car and continue traveling there on the back seat for the rest of the outing. He's gonna put in the camera and he climbs in himself. Now we're gonna see him when we're gonna reach the pavement. You know, right, that when off-roading, every kilogram counts, because now you have extra weight in the back. Kick him out of there. No, on your back seat with the camera. That's right. That is why I'm stuck. He's gonna climb in there and stay quiet for the rest of the way, so you don't kick him out. And because of him, you'll get stuck. We're gonna allow Andrei go first. And Andrei's playing deaf and dumb. What? Andrei goes, what? Oh my goodness. Poor Dennis is all shaken about. Sweet. Boris, if your car was 80 kilograms lighter, it would just slide through. Yeah, I got it. Slimy mire like ooze. Look at what's going on under his wheels. It's not water, it's oozy mud. Excellent. It is so awesome for the vehicles like that. Even with huge wheels, it gets a lot of torque. Wow. That was awesome. Your vehicle goes through. I did go through, and I understand there has a tree stump in there. Let's look at the tree stump. That was an obstacle in itself. So I understand now it has changed its position after buggy went over it. Dennis, haven't seen you for a while. When are we gonna be done with it? What about beautiful pictures, calendar, back and forth? Can you imagine these photographs of the century and you missed the opportunity? Look, my friends, we have in a gully quite interesting swampy pond. Dmitry, by the way, there is a beautiful little lake 20 by 20. If you feel like it, you can go ahead and try if you can traverse it. Hang on, let me check something. So you don't fear it. You don't get scared by looking at it. Well, we can try with fin trails. Go through. Excellent. We're gonna test it, right? Yeah, the bottom is in there, so we can go ahead and drive in. Yeah, I'll go in. In that case, I'm gonna go over there. Take a look. We have spectators gathering round. I got the front row. Take your seats. Let me check your tickets. Boris, why are you driving around? So, Andrei, what do you think his chances are? He's a star of the show. Will he make it? But he can float, right? What a bastard, right? If I had proper waders. That's right, but you don't need waders. You can swim in anything you want. You'll still get soaked. You thought it was an advantage, but it's a curse. Ahoy there on the ship. He's floating. He's still going forward, right? I'm sailing. That's your moment of glory. Sweet. Will we have any answer from British manufacturers for that? Nothing. I'm telling you, nothing. Wow, he's going again. That's his morning ablutions. Beautiful ending. Crazy. It's just the middle. We have to go back for Cherokee. Let's go back for Cherokee. And do it all again by towing a Cherokee. That's right, with Cherokee in tow. That was awesome. Can it go over ice? No, not on these wheels. You need something across? I need bigger diameter. It goes in too deep. It should be higher up. Then it'll be alright. So right now it was actually floating. Yeah, it was floating. Sometimes touching the bottom. I would like to tell Andrei on the Unimog that you were not floating but driving. So he would drive his Unimog in there. That would be heaps of fun. We'll edit it out later. In theory, of course, it should be able to do it, but... That is so brutal. It is savage. Merciless. Well, you see that. Thank you very much for watching. Our outing is over. The guys will take a beef butty over the pavement to get the Cherokee, bring him out to the tow truck, and we're waiting for your comments. Who do you think is a winner today? And who can compete with that buggy? Good luck, everyone. Bye.